It's dandelion picking time again. Hey everybody, welcome back to White Pine Homestead. We are excited that dandelions are growing, and Lane went and got me my first batch. I'm going to get those washed up and set in the dehydrator and talk with you about, a few things that we like to do with dandelions here besides dehydrating, to give you some ideas of what you can do with yours and encourage you to get out there and start wildcrafting this year as the weather permits. So let's get to it. All right, not a ton today. We're just getting started and they're starting to grow, which is super exciting for me anyways. Don't stress too much about little pieces of grass being in there. We just pick them out and get that dandelion back in there. We do want to use, personally, cold water. Just kind of spray them. Oh, I think we're doing, yeah, we are. We're doing laundry downstairs as well, so I don't have amazing pressure. Just trying to get these nice and cleaned up. These little strands of grass out of there that we don't particularly need. They won't kill us, but hey. Get these, make sure there's no ants or anything on them. And just clean them up. Doesn't take a whole lot. Like I said, any little pieces of grass, just get them out. I can find them easier when I'm doing it this way than when I am doing it when they're dry. I don't know, they just kind of stick to the sides of things and become more obvious, at least for me. Oh, that looks pretty good. That piece over there so we don't get it back in there. Let's get them on a dehydrating tray. See if I need more than one tray. I'm not sure that I do. It seems silly to run the dehydrator for one tray, but it's been all winter. We're excited to be in springtime and have the opportunity to start gathering some of our food. I'm really hoping to get more into wildcrafting this year and talking with you guys about that. And here in a very soon, I am going to talk with you guys about my biggest next adventure, which I am extremely excited about. I'm really excited about sharing with you guys along my journey with the things that I learned. All right, let's get these in the dehydrator. I think that's pretty good. Oh, one more little piece of grass. I do not want you in there. Okay. All right, let's get them put in there. Get it in there, yep. One tray was enough. Our Excalibur, let's see. Fruit, oh, it's been a little while. I consider these a vegetable, so we're gonna put it at 125. See how long that takes us. Okay everyone, we are back and we have, it's actually a different day. I got busy. That jar back there is actually some dandelions I'd already done, dehydrated up that batch you guys saw me put in plus some more. And we've done 3 more trays since then. I've basically been sending the kids out each day to just get a bowl of dandelions in the house, dandelion heads, so that we can get those dehydrated. It gives them something to do and an actual purpose. So let me go ahead and switch the camera around and chat with you a bit more about this. So why are we picking dandelion heads? Well, we can make a nice tea out of them and have them through the winter or summer or whatever it is, whenever you want to have an iced tea. And dandelions are extremely versatile. The fact that they're an annoying weed, because they certainly can be, is kind of a sad thing, and they get a bit of a bad rap. They're an amazing plant. They are full of vitamins A, C, and K, iron, calcium, magnesium, potassium. They're just such a versatile plant. They're extremely healthy for you. So making them into a tea is one simple way to do things, which is what we're doing here. And I'm kind of just trying to get a bunch of heads done, and then I'll kind of be done for the season, and I won't pick anymore because we don't need to take more than necessary. It's not like these aren't coming back next year, I promise you. The other thing that's really good is so the greens are full of those as well. You can cut the greens, which we'll start doing here soon, and we throw them in our salad. The other thing you can do is dehydrate them to put into like a super green mix, which I made last year. I have found though that you can only put so much of that in, say, a spaghetti sauce or something like that, because it's so concentrated. It really does take over the flavor, so you do need to be careful. One of the other ways I have found to take supplements that I'm making or picking and preserving is putting them in veggie caps and taking them that way, and I'll show you that here in just a minute. The dandelions in general are known to lower bad cholesterol, lower your blood pressure should that be an issue, aid in blood sugar control. I mean, they're kind of an amazing plant if they can just be a steady part of someone's diet. Now, of course, someone's diet in general should be healthy. That's the goal, is to be doing the healthiest options for your body in general. See how much I can put in here. I thought I could put in 3 trays, but I might be overdoing it. This one was 3 trays, but I'm not sure that they were filled to the same exact capacity. Last year, I did not dry them well enough and ended up having to toss out my dandelion greens. My dandelion flower for tea because they got moldy. I didn't get enough of the moisture out, so that was unfortunate. There's a really good link I found that has a lot of great information about dandelions on it, giving some more specifics on the health benefits from them, and I'll link that below if you guys want to go check that out and read it for yourself, because I think that is important. All right, let me get the camera back up to me, and then I'm going to just show you some other things that I'm doing, the tool that I use to make my capsules if I'm powdering up my greens or something of that nature. So if you have dandelions growing in your area, I've actually been sending the kids out to get them every day because we need to mow soon, and I was like, let's get these now. And I know more are going to come up, but I don't know why. I get excited about the first fresh dandelions that are coming because I guess, hey, it's spring and we can finally pick something, and I don't really have anything else going right now except for my tomato starts at the moment. And so it was just really exciting to start. We're going to start picking the greens, like I said. We'll be dehydrating those, and we'll put them into my green powder that I created. I have some from last year with different lettuces and spinach and things like that. So those are all thrown together. But I have found that I'm not like this big smoothie person. I don't make a lot of things like that, and that powder is a little bit overwhelming if I overindulge into some of our things we're eating, at least for my family. So, but I want to make sure I'm getting those good nutrients in, and I don't want to pay an arm and a leg for 100 different kinds of supplements to make sure that my body is getting what it needs when we are growing those things on our own here, or at least did last year. Hopefully this year things are going a little slower than planned. I'll have to catch you guys up on that on another video. But I wanted to show you, in the past I have bought things like maca powder. I have this thing of moringa leaf powder, which these are wonderful things for you, but I have just found that I do not do the whole make shakes and those kind of things. So I had bought this vegetable capsule machine, if you will, I guess is what you call it. So I'm just going to kind of show it to you here. It's got a couple different layers and different things that you use it for, and this one goes back on it. And you put half of your capsules, these capsules here that you can buy through Amazon or wherever. I'll put a link below if you're interested, and I'll try and find you this capsule one. But there's multiple types of capsule to make your own supplements. There's multiple kinds out there, and I don't even remember where I got this one, but I do remember that I watched a video on YouTube on how to use it, and I will try and locate that video. Like, I'm not associated with them or anything, but I'll try to link that video down below as well, because it showed me exactly how to use this machine. It was super simple, and you could do 100 at a time, which is why it interested me versus some of the other ones are a lot smaller. But like I said, I'm sure there's other ones out there. That's just the one that I personally chose to purchase. So I've got the maca powder, the moringa leaf powder, and then I had been processing my eggshells from our chickens for quite some time. In fact, I have a whole nother bag right here that needs to be done. In fact, I stopped collecting them. We get lots of eggs, especially right now, but I just I need to still do those. And this is a wonderful source of calcium, but once again, I'm not someone that's going to just eat eggshells, so I need to put them into a pill form so that I can be taking those and getting those supplements into my body. So that's just an idea for you guys to think about. Another way you could be feeding your body with good things. Get out there and pick your dandelions. Oh, the other thing I want to share is that the roots are amazing for you as well. So the heads can be used as an iced tea. The leaf can actually be put into an iced tea if you want, although I would prefer to eat it as a leafy green. Whether I'm dehydrating it or throwing it into salad. And then the roots are wonderful if you want to dig up the roots. I'm really not doing that. It kind of digs up my yard, and they are all over the place. If I could find like a patch on a hillside that I didn't really care about, I could totally do that. And I might hunt for that, because the roots are amazing for you as well. And they can be dried out in your dehydrator, cut up, and then, I would cut them up and then dehydrate them. And those are a wonderful tea. So excellent for your body. So like I said, I'm going to put a link down below sharing with you a website that has great information on it about the dandelion and its health benefits. And I encourage you to get out there and start wildcrafting with something just that simple. We're going to do some more wildcrafting on the channel this year, basically on my Frugal Friday, because hey, it's free food, free supplements, free nutrients for your body. And I want to share with you other ways that you can be getting free things in your home and feeding your family healthy things. So hopefully today's information was helpful and encouraging to you to get out there and start checking things out. Hopefully we can be sharing some more things as we go along this season to say, hey, this is a plant. Now, I'm obviously going to be sharing plants that are in our area. So I live in northeastern Washington, so things from like Alaska through California. These are the type plants, obviously, that are in my area and that I will be sharing. But if you are in a completely different area of the country, I really encourage you to find a book or some information out there that has, the plants in your area that you can be harvesting. I also have an app on my phone that I do not remember the. Oh, it's called Picture This. That's right. It's Picture This. I pay $25 a year. It is well worth it for me. I can go out and take a picture of a plant that I'm not familiar with. It will tell me that plant and give me the, I can only do it when I'm in range. So I go take the pictures, then I bring it home, and then I use my Wi-Fi at my house, and I check out what these plants were, and I can find out if they're good, if there's health benefits, if there's things I can utilize. And I've done that on multiple different plants, and it's a wonderful app. And for me, it's because it's something that I'm really interested in learning more and more about. It's worth the $25 a year to have that app. So you'll have to gauge whether that's important to you or not. And if you're someone that has internet all over the place, it may not be an issue, but I live in a very rural area with very not lovely internet where I'm at all, so, or cell phone service for that matter. Yeah, you'll have to decide if that's worth it for you. Okay, everybody, I hope this was a good video for you, and we hope to see you in the next video. Bye.